everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and I am your relationship coach. Anyways, I wanted to talk about jealousy, but I didn't want to only talk about jealousy in relationships, because jealousy in relationships is something that we actually do talk about, but we basically don't talk about jealousy in general. Jealousy of other people's lives, jealousy of other people's achievements, jealousy of other people's looks and everything else. And I was kind of thinking about these things and the way that we deal with other people's successes, and we also deal with our successes. I have noticed that most of the time when I achieve something, I'm really happy and thrilled. And then before I actually have to say this to someone, I feel kind of shy. And I was thinking, why is this happening? Why do I feel shy and I shy away from my successes? And literally, I had the universe replying that question to me recently. And I did realize and remember that early in my life, my successes were kind of greeted with a dose of sadness or disappointment, or just general like, eh. And I kind of started feeling bad for succeeding in something. And then lately I had people approaching me with anger as well, and that kind of started confusing me, and I started digging through the jealousy books, and also digging through my experience mostly because I like to dissect things. That's the kind of person I am, so I dissect things, and this is what I learned. Well, when I was a child, I remember being jealous of other people a lot. For simple reasons. First of all, these people were living the life that I was dreaming of living, and it was a better life than I had. And they had things I was dreaming of having and the attention I wanted to have as a child. And as a child, I was a person that was not yet with legal rights to get what I want. And that's why the feeling lingered. Because I had no choice. When you're a child, you have no choice. You're living under your parents' roof. So I had to succumb to the environment I was in, and I could do little things. You see, I could dream though. I could lock myself in the bathroom and picture myself as a big opera singer or a huge rock star using my hairbrush to sing in front of the imagined crowds. I could dream of this perfect life. I could picture it, the life that I was living. And I could use any freedoms that I had in my family to achieve something that would be closer to it. I could pick my clothes, I could color my hair. I'm sure all of you didn't have that option. And I could plan for the future. In those early days, I learned that even pretending and planning for the future is better than giving up on it. Even these small steps that you are doing every day matter, because these small steps are the small decisions that are leading you forward towards your goal or stepping away from the life that you want to live. Being jealous is stepping back into being a child, a person without the means to achieve your goals, basically. You might disagree, but let me elaborate on this one. And if you're an adult and you like something, why not step up and get it? Is there anything else in your way? If you're upset with someone, why don't you see why you're upset? Nothing that is irrelevant to your life experience can really upset you or trigger you. Hate someone because they have something, why not get it yourself? I have seen so many relationships destroyed, and not just the loved ones, more of the family ones. Because one person decided that, you know, they're leading a shitty life and they're gonna change, and the other one decided not to. People feel like the successful people rub their successes on other people's noses, but maybe they're just genuinely happy for what they achieved. Maybe because they managed to get that goal they were dreaming about their whole lives. I am not talking about people here that satisfy their egos through such endeavors. And these people, in fact, have a completely broken self-esteem. That's why I have to weigh with things in front of other people's faces and get that kind of like good job thing. But I'm talking about the people that say, fuck this shit, I'm not having any more of this from now on. I'll do the stuff my way. They just wake up one day and do so. They say, I am sick of this job, of this life, of this environment, and I'm going to change. A lot of people laugh at people that do stuff like that. You all know that kind of people. But if these people really persist and go for their goals, the laugh turns to silent envy. Remember, you're also an adult and you have all these options and can do the same steps. You are not a helpless child leading someone else's life. That's why I say jealousy is stepping into a child. Your life is indeed only your responsibility, and it's yours to live. On the other hand, jealousy in a relationship usually concentrates around the feeling of I am not good enough, I am not pretty enough, I am not worthy enough, and it's a sign of a broken self-esteem, and it's something that needs special care. People that are jealous shouldn't be ridiculed or shamed for the feelings they're having. That's how you make it worse. You need to talk with them to see exactly what's the problem. A lot of us have like hidden fears that we kind of got in the childhood. It's like, I am not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, we've been dating for a lot of years, maybe he's bored of me. And if you communicate that with the partner directly, there are ways and means to sort this out. You know, like, you don't want to leave this fester for a long time. And some people are really ashamed of their feelings. Like, it's feeling something and then at the same time trying to run away from your feelings. It's a double effort and it is a really hard position to live in. Let me just go back to that feeling of being a child and being helpless. It's the way that a lot of people are living their lives, and that's the biggest lie of the century. People think that sometimes you need to change everything in your life to feel better, but I'm telling you, even little things that you can change are going to lead you to changing big things. You can't be living a life, for example, of being jobless and look for a job where you're going to have a big company. These things usually take steps, and if you avoid taking any step and wait for the big one to make, it's a big leap. So it is better to do small things every day and just get the energy going in the right direction. A lot of people blame the people that are around them, or blame their family, or blame their country for something. And I am telling you, I was not born in the best family. They didn't get me the best things I could have. I was not born in the richest country on the planet. And also a lot of things that I had to do it myself, and I had to really dig deep. But I never wanted to give up, because you see, if you give up on yourself. And if you give up on yourself, no one else is going to do it for you. Being jealous of other people is wasting energy and behaving as a helpless child, and that's what you don't want to do. You want to get your shit together. Look for successful people around you and ask for their help, ask for their advice. You have to be very humble with that. You see, you have to accept in these situations that you're not feeling worthy. You have to accept that you're feeling lower than them. Is that reality or truth? That is disputable. But honestly, who is to say who is more successful than another? What is the scale of success that we can have out in the world? Is it the body type that we're having, the muscles we're having, the amount of money we have, or is it the car that we're driving? Success is a personal thing. So if you do feel unsuccessful, that is the sign that you're not on the right rail. Sometimes we are not objective about our successes. We can talk about the traumas that we feel. We can talk about the places that we have been injured, where we can't feel successful even if we are the kings of the world. But that's another thing altogether. If you do feel like you haven't achieved what you wanted in your life, why not do a first step towards doing it? And I'm telling you, if you are jealous of other people, if you take any step, if you start taking one by one step, and every day become closer to your goals, the people around you are going to look less and less threatening to you. You're going to feel less and less threatened by the people around you, and you're going to feel like you're part of their team. You're going to find your tribe with the successful people. And it doesn't mean that, again, I'm saying it doesn't mean you have to have fortunes or big cars or anything. It's a state, it's a mental state. And in this mental state of success, the money starts coming by itself. Opportunities open up, and all of a sudden you're living the life that you want. If you keep yourself in a jealous situation where you're constantly upset with everyone around you, what's going to happen is the universe is going to give you less and less. There's a lot of people that talk about the energy of attraction, and of course there is the general energy of attraction. But you can't expect to be sitting on your ass in your room and wait for this energy to kick in. You're gonna have to start doing things. When I was a kid, I was surrounded with people that were bitter and unsatisfied with their lives. And they're the worst people that you can meet on your road to success or your road in life at all. They're gonna pull you into their tribe, where they're gonna constantly talk about other people, how this one is like that, that one is like that, she's shit, he's shit. But they're never going to look themselves in the mirror and accept that they're just talking about other people because they're not happy with themselves. You want to surround yourself with people that don't have time to talk about people in that way. You want to surround yourself with people that are really happy with things they're doing, and they recharge themselves through their successes, rather than just holding on and trying to manage to go through the day doing stuff that you generally hate. If you're the jealous one in the relationship, I would advise to check out that jealousy. You don't want to be a partner that's constantly jealous of your girlfriend or a boyfriend, constantly not letting them do things and constantly stagnating their growth. It's not a fair thing. It's not a partnership. Partnership is really being a partner to your partner, and that sometimes means you're gonna have to check yourself in the mirror and see what exactly is wrong with you. If you're constantly jealous without any reason, and if your partner really appreciates and respects your boundaries, there is no reason to behave like that. I have seen a lot of men, unfortunately, behaving this way, not letting their girlfriends go and have a cup of coffee with their friends because they were so jealous they wouldn't let them out of the house. It's not their girlfriend's fault, it's their fault. It's the way that they're feeling with themselves. They're feeling like they're not good enough not to be cheated on. But look, you have to work on that thing. You have to do whatever you need. You need to make actions, you need to step up. If you think that your girlfriend is going to cheat on you because you think you're fat, lose weight. If you can be happy with your own weight, even if you're overweight, even if you're seriously overweight, you're not going to think your girlfriend is going to cheat on you. You're going to know she loves you the way you are. But if you really have issues with your looks and you think that someone's going to cheat on you, it's not fair enough to keep the same weight and accuse the other person of cheating on you. It's just not alright. Lose the weight. Get the six-pack. And then see how you feel. If the feeling lingers, you know it's not about your weight. Jealousy is poison, guys. Jealousy is poison, not just only for your partners or the people around you, it's poison for you as well. Jealousy can destroy your life. Jealousy can get you to the point where you're going to lose everyone around you. It's a serious thing. I hate how people don't take it seriously. If you are jealous of your family, you're going to lose your family after a while. They're not going to be comfortable around you. Jealousy, we say in Croatia, it's like you have a poisoned tongue and you spread the poison around wherever you go. It's the same with your partner. Not too many partners are going to cope with your jealousy for years upon years. They're going to look for some kind of freedom in their relationship. I am not talking about freedom of cheating you or being with someone else. I'm just talking about small liberties of having a coffee with your best friend or going out for yourself without your partner not thinking that you're going to look for someone else outside. If you really want to be a good friend to your friends, don't be jealous of them. Be the first one that's going to cheer for them. But in order to achieve that, you have to know how to cheer for yourself. And you also need to know how to allow other people to cheer for you. I know I am talking about a lot of things here, and jealousy is indeed a lot of things. I have seen brothers turning on their sisters for stupid reasons that could be so easily surpassed with simple conversation, but a really honest one. But you see, we always put our egos in front of us and we say, I can't do this because of this, because I would have to show to a fellow human being that I am jealous of them. But I'm telling you, that's more honest than talking shit about them behind their backs only because you feel so unworthy beside them. It's something I really, really don't like, and I have had in my life so many times. I'm telling you again, a kid that had dreams and always went for them. I always imagined life different ways than it was, and whenever I got something in life that I really loved, I just went on and got it. And I think that's a good thing. I would never step on another person to get something. I would never do it, you know. I would never get someone if it's someone's loss, you know. I would go and get something in a fair and hard-working manner. And at the end of the day, you want to celebrate these successes. But sometimes you feel, when you celebrate these successes, the people around you feel jealous and bitter. And it is absolutely sad, because I believe that every human being on this planet has the same chance to grab the life they want by the balls and just fucking live it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know I was a bit over passionate in it, but I'm really serious about this subject. And I wanted to make this video months ago, but then I just kind of lost the spark. But then a couple of things happened in my life and I was like, okay, I just really need to say this out loud now. I have a new thing. If you want to do consultation and therapies with me, you can do so over Fiverr before I actually make my website. I am really busy at the moment. As I was saying, I'm doing a couple of things at the same time, studying music together alongside relationship coaching. And I have a lot of little pleasures in my life. My life is full of things that I love doing. And, you know, like someone would say, you just focus on one thing, but I can't. I am too complicated for that. And maybe that's the way I am, and I'm kind of getting to the piece of it. So if you do want to have a consultation or a therapy with me, I work with couples. That's my passion. You can book me in through Fiverr at the moment. Anyways guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you like the video, please do like it, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye! Don't be jealous, enjoy life!